Black janitor saved a white child from drowning. Seconds later, she was fired like a criminal. Get your hands off that child. She doesn't belong here. Marcia stood frozen, soaked, shivering, clutching the little girl she had just rescued from the deep end. But instead of relief or gratitude, she was met with glares, gasps, and phones pointed like weapons. No one asked what happened. No one cared that she had jumped in when no one else did. Whispers turned into accusations. Judgments were made in real time. What should have been a moment of heroism spiraled into something darker. Welcome, story lovers. Where are you watching from? Hit the like button and drop your city name in the comments. Marcia Lewis had worked at the country club pool. For 7 years, quiet, reliable, invisible. Every morning she arrived before sunrise, mop in hand. Polishing tiles and cleaning up after members who barely saw her as human. But she loved the water. As a child, it was her escape. Now, as a janitor, it was her routine. Children splashed, while parents sipped coffee and lifeguards lounged behind sunglasses. Marcia stayed in the background, wiping benches and collecting towels. She wasn't supposed to interact with guests. That was the unspoken rule. But that morning felt different, a chill in the air. Parents are distracted by their phones. The pool is strangely loud. Little girls' giggles sliced through the noise, then vanished. Marcia looked up. Something was wrong. She dropped her mop. That was the moment everything started to unravel, and her whole life would be judged in a matter of seconds. The girl had slipped beneath the surface unnoticed. No lifeguard saw. No parent reacted. Marcia sprinted, kicking off her shoes mid-run. She dove without hesitation, fully clothed, heart pounding. Her fingers brushed the child's arm just as the little body went limp. She pulled her up, coughing and gasping, shouting for help. The girl sputtered, alive, crying safe. But when staff and security came rushing out, their eyes didn't land on the child. They locked on Marcia, soaked, breathless, cradling a white girl in her arms. A manager yanked the child away. "What are you doing? You're not allowed near members." Marcia was stunned. A moment ago, she was a hero. Now, a threat. Accusations flew. One parent demanded to know how someone like her had touched their daughter. Another accused her of negligence, of not calling for help the proper way. Within minutes, she was surrounded. Someone whispered the word termination. No one asked how the child had ended up underwater. No one thanked her. A staff member claimed Marcia created panic. Someone else said she had violated protocol. Security escorted her off the property. Soaking wet, no change of clothes. Ride home, the lifeguard, silent, still sitting poolside. But someone else had been watching. A teenager nearby had filmed the entire scene, every moment, from the girl sinking to Marcia's heroic dive. He hadn't said a word. Not yet. The next morning, the video went viral. Over 1.2 million views in 12 hours. It showed everything. The lifeguard texting, the child slipping under, and Marcia's fearless leap into the water. No hesitation, no orders. Just instinct. Outrage erupted online. Why was she fired? She's a hero. This is racism in plain sight. The country club issued a vague statement. We are reviewing our safety procedures. But the public wasn't buying it. News crews showed up. Protesters gathered at the gates. Members canceled their subscriptions in droves. Marcia watched from home, silent, tears on her face. The world now saw what she already knew. Her skin color turned her rescue into a crime. But as the cameras rolled, the truth screamed louder than the lies. Dear audience, if you're enjoying this story, don't forget to give it a like. It helps. A week later, Marcia was offered her job back, plus a heroism award. She declined. She didn't want a plaque. She wanted change. The teen who filmed her started a petition for justice, which garnered over 600,000 signatures. Media outlets told her story. Activists rallied behind her. Marcia started visiting schools, teaching children of all races how to swim and how to speak up. Her name became a symbol, not of silence, but of strength. Because this wasn't just about one child, one pool, or one janitor. It was about a world. Too quick to judge and too slow to see the truth. How many more heroes will we punish before we recognize the danger of our own bias? Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more powerful stories and new videos. Take care.